It's really easy. Easy is actually really important, and it's easy, but it's also accurate.
We are an accounting firm, but however, we do a lot of consulting services to clients as well. And we assist clients with the finance side of things and all the transactional services and all that kind of stuff. So basically, we cover a lot of area of accounting. When I was working as a finance manager for one of the in-house accounting role, it had the Crystal Payroll on it because I wasn't actually familiar with the system. So I was actually thinking about switching to another software, but I ran the payroll for about 2 runs. And after that, I thought, oh, this is actually quite easy to use and I might as well just stick with it. The reporting function is really good. You get into less dispute with the employees. So basically, they ask you to explain about how the fees are, the wages are calculated and your leaves are calculated, and it's quite easy to see the calculations. And then it's always explained somewhere. We can actually put the hours of they worked in each of the days and stuff. So basically, it just gives them more clarity when you're just working on the pay software.
When you do the final pay or termination, then you have to check if the termination pay is correct, right? But the Crystal Payroll, you know that this is correct. I can trust, and I don't have to spend much time on the total review because it's clear. So you just know it's right.
Crystal Payroll has a daily like a timesheet kind of thing that you can put the hours of the day that they worked, and then if they haven't worked on certain days, we can actually update that as well. It's quite easy to put down the public holidays and then whether they actually worked or not and all that kind of stuff, and it makes things a lot easier. We got really good support because I think it's that they are based in New Zealand, and then just when I call, I usually can get through within like a first minute or so. So basically, they're always ready, and then just a lot of staff are quite supportive. And then when I just give them a call, they just seems to know everything. So basically, seems to be getting a really good support compared to other softwares. When I log into the Crystal Payroll, it'll sort of like have a pop-up message saying that whether there's any changes to the payroll and stuff. So basically, it'll just tell us about what it is, and then just if there's any changes, we can just read through it. So we get pretty much up to date with everything. And also, if you're unclear of something, you can always give them a call and get them to explain you further, and which I found quite easy to do as well. Because it's so easy to follow, and also it's got the good support staff behind the software. So it's when we are working with our clients, it's quite easy to train them and also just get them to call the contact center to get the answers that they need, rather than us getting involved too much. So basically, it's always good to have like a good support behind the software. We don't really need like many accounts to get into each client. So basically, with the one umbrella account, I can just access through all the other clients as we go, and then just flick through the accounts quite easily. It's similar to Xero. So basically, I found it quite easy to handle multiple clients.
First thing is after the program, I didn't have to contact the customer service that much of time. And the second thing is, when you prepare payroll, you normally do the same thing and then normally just use the same function every day. But after the program, I learned lots of other useful functions. So I can also use that function just for to prevent some other errors, and also I can review and It actually helps me to reduce my time on later on when I have to review annual leave balance, and this kind of stuff will take lots of time. But if I can do and use the function every day and regularly, then I can use less time when I do the review.
So I would recommend Crystal Payroll because it's quite easy to use and there's less room to make mistakes. Then it's quite easy to use, intuitive, and also the report is really good as well. And plus you get a really good support from the support team all the time. So basically, and the pricing is quite reasonable as well. So basically, I would strongly recommend the software to other clients as well.